Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Eden, created by drfugo. So stay tuned, and let's check it out. This was sent in by one of our Discord master builders and silver patrons. Thank you so much for your support, drfugo. And here he says, "Hey Johnny, a disused Victorian era tropical garden, now revitalized by adding river rapids, a helion ring, and a fast twisting floorless coaster wrapped around them. That's right, it's a triple ride blueprint with an added gift shop." Hoo-wee! That's a quick intro for how long it took me to set this up. So you guys are probably seeing this at a very fast speed in the background to compensate for the short introduction. But holy freaking Toledo's, this thing was a pathing monstrosity, but the guide was flawless. I was able to follow all those paths perfectly with angle snap, boop, 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 all the way through, setting up 3 queues, 3 exits, all the way to a path leading all the way around the exterior. Just a beautiful setup. This is how I recommend doing it. Learn from the master builder, drfugo, and be sure to set your pathing up just like this, you guys. The way he probably did it was he angle snapped his whole path all the way through with either 3 or 4 meter, 4 meter for exit, 3 meter for queue, and then he went and put the arrows over top of it at the exact angles and slopes. When you delete the pathing and you keep the arrows there, you can follow it perfectly. Should match 1-to-1. Very smart setup. And then he has all the arrows in one group, so you can delete it all and the setup guides are gone. A beautiful setup, and this creation looks absolutely masterful. So let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Alrighty, here we are. This is it. Eden. 3 different globes. Now, I guess the idea is that these are glass globes, like, or plastic. I don't know how they do it. Greenhouse plastic. Now, it would be way too high of a part count to get glass in there, which would have been freaking phenomenal if you could pull that off. But I still appreciate it. It looks amazing. I could only imagine how cool this would look like if it were actually all glass. If you could pull that off as a separate blueprint, oh my goodness, that would be so cool. Nonetheless, this looks freaking awesome. I really love this concept, whether you go with the Eden style, but I also had this concept for Mars. I would like to do like a collab in the future, like Planet Mars, where everything's in biodomes, and you go from biodome to biodome, and then there's like tunnels in between. Coaster takes you through one biodome into another, and each biodome could have like their own separate theming, like they grow different like vegetables and stuff from different planets in each of the domes, giving you a different theme per dome. Oh, that would be such a cool idea. Anyways, not to detract from what you've done here. This is cool. It just it tickles my fancy, gets me thinking creative, and I just wanted to throw that in there. I think the concept's great. So looking through this, look at the way these spheres line up is brilliant. It's a very time-consuming, tricky thing to do. It reminds me of that movie Biodome. Saw that like 20 years ago. Who knows? It's very neat. I love it. As you guys can see, there's a river rapids. We have a helion ring. We have a coaster. There's lots to check out here today. It's going to be great. It's amazing. So where's the queue to the actual coaster? Is this the one? Is this the one? I do not know. That's the river rapids. Okay, let's just Genesis. Okay, let's hope that that's the coaster. This is so freaking immersive, it's ridiculous. Here we are at the Genesis, everybody. So it looks like a floorless werewolf coaster. Here's a look at all the results. There goes one right now. Holy freaking cow. All right, let's do this. We got guests loading up. Wow. I gotta back out and talk about that for a sec. This is a really awesome coaster layout. I love it. So smooth. I love the way we go right to the top of the dome with the lift. What is that roll called? A Melman Loop? A Melman Loop. I learned that in a freaking Park Spotlight recording today. A Melman Loop. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but apparently it's like an aerial maneuver from World War I, where you come up, you turn around. It would actually come back this way, but it's kind of doing one of those Melman loops like multiple times, like 3 in a row. That is so freaking cool. It feels good. It's smooth. You're going up one way, coming back in another direction, and you're swooping down at the river rapids. It's so freaking awesome. I love this. Can't praise it enough. I mean, drfugo is just amazing at coaster creation. I mean, holy freaking moly. He's an absolute legend. Okay, let's try this out in a few different perspectives. I don't remember the hands being too much of a nuisance on that one. I think the hands are kind of pinned up on the armrests for this particular train. So I think we'll jump to straight into a different view here. Alright, great stuff. Let's see if we have nighttime lighting on this bad boy. Ooh. I like it. Ooh, I really like it. Not much on the outside, which I do like because it only calls to you to the focal points. Where the sign, the domes, and that's it. It's subtle. Couple out front for the queue here. It might be a little bit bright there. That's very gripey. Very minor. I think it's awesome. I think your lighting here could use a little bit more orange and yellow. I would have mixed in a little bit of a gradient or a tier, just because that red glow. I think fire gives off more of an orange glow and a yellow glow than it does a red glow. I know you have some like lava and stuff in there, but I still believe it would be more on the orange side. So that's the only thing I would tone down, is that very vibrant, saturated red. I would still have it, but I would have it in the center and then radiating out. Just a little bit of red. I like how it hits the beams, though. The tiny bits of red glow look good. I would just tone it down a little. You have it here a bit. See, that gradient looks really nice. Yeah. Overall, looks great though. Let's give it a go at night. Wow. Gotta say, I gotta point out something kind of rather strange that I don't normally point out, but I really like the choice of the coaster train here, the Floorless Werewolf, and the coloring of these seats. It gave me that sci-fi futuristic utopian feel. It really did. I think it's just a fitting choice with a really good color theme matching it. It's something that, you know, I don't really notice too often, but I think it really fits here and looks good. It's something to point out. Okay, we have a river rapids. Let's go check this out. This is a complicated maze. It really is. There's a station somewhere here. Okay. So, here's a look at the results on the river rapids. I think we're going to go seat view and just let it spin and carry us. We're just going to float along. Floating along. And seat view. There we go. Let's check it out. All right, very cool. Love the immersion factor here. It's a great creation. I really love this. I think it fits in a tropical park. It's really cool. I could see if you had like a big shoreline of water here or something, or a jungle in the background, hills, wedging this in. It looks superb. This is a wonderful creation, drfugo, yet again, as always. And that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight, everybody. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you guys enjoyed the channel and everything that I do here, please do consider becoming a patron. Your support allows me to continue making these spotlights for this wonderful community. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.